Fighting out of the red corner, this man weighed in at 60.4 kilograms. He's representing London Shoot Fighters. He has a background in mixed martial arts and a cage rage record of 2 wins with no losses. From North London, England, Giorgio Andrews! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, this man weighed in at 61.2 kilograms. He's representing the Lion's Den. He has a background in mixed martial arts, and this is his cage rage debut. From San Diego, USA, Ryan Shamrock! And your referee in charge of the action is Mr. Grant Waterman.
Here we go then. You ready? You ready? Let's fight.
So here we go, Rob. England, USA. Giorgio Andrews versus Ryan Shamrock. London Shoot versus the Lion's Den.
What a cracking match. And Giorgio almost dropped Ryan with a left, I believe. Ryan coming back with strikes of his own, clinch work straight away.
Now, Rob, when we were talking about this fight, you felt that Ryan would want to use his jiu-jitsu skills and take it to ground.
That's right. I actually caught up with Ryan yesterday and had a brief chat with him. And he said that he really enjoys the submission aspects of the game. Also, looking at his record, he's fairly new to the sport, but he has a record of 1-0-0, and that win comes via submission.
That was a first-round submission again as well, wasn't it, Rob?
It was. Both these guys like to get the fight finished, and it's Shamrock that wins the takedown. Giorgio Andrews on his back at the moment.
Now, although he's on his back at the moment, would Giorgio have taken hope from the fact that when they were upright, he rocked Ryan? Would he want to bring it back upstairs again?
I think he would, as we saw in his pre-fight interview. He also openly said he wants to stand and knock Ryan Shamrock out. Giorgio on his back at the moment, riding those legs up high, possibly looking for an armbar or triangle choke.
Now, we saw from that wonderful camera shot there, Ken Shamrock looking very tense watching his son. He'll be a bit happier with this position, won't he?
He certainly will. Giorgio Andrews looks for the armbar. But as always with the featherweights, such a fast fight.
Now, as it's on the ground here, Rob, who do you favour?
It's very difficult to call. I mean, both guys are making some beautiful transitions from position to position.
Now, you heard Grant say get busy. Giorgio, I feel, of the two, would prefer it upright.
Ryan Shamrock looked for the guillotine there, changed his mind, changed position. Shamrock with the double underhooks, looking for the knee, doesn't quite catch. The guys separate.
Well, they've obviously had a very good look at each other, Rob, and a good body shot there from Giorgio coming forward, and the knee as well. And again, Rob, these are desperate times for Ryan at the moment.
That knee to the body seemed to almost stop Shamrock in his tracks. Giorgio doing a great job at the moment.
Yes, Ryan grabbing for the wrist there, Rob, but he's eaten some big knees.
Both guys trading knees. Shamrock goes to his knees, then makes it back to his feet. Andrews blasting away. Giorgio opening up, looking to sink his opponent.
Just misses with the kick as well. Torrid times for Ryan Shamrock here, and another good body shot. Then he goes upstairs. Giorgio dominant at the moment, Rob.
Good work by Giorgio Andrews, pushing forward, looking to finish his fight. Excellent body shots.
And we said before this fight, if anybody thought they were giving Ryan Shamrock an easy debut here at Cage Rage, they were dead wrong. And this is proving us right.
That's right. I've got to be honest, I'm very surprised. At this point, I would have thought we'd been able to see Shamrock take the fight to ground, but Giorgio doing a fantastic job of keeping it upright.
But Rob, knowing London Shoot as you do, you know they would have loved the prospect of taking on a Shamrock.
Without a doubt. And at the moment, Shamrock looks like he's looking for that guillotine choke again as the arm goes in and under.
Let's look at the other side of the coin. So much work from Giorgio. Is there a chance that he might have gassed here? There was a lot of effort there, Rob.
I've got to be honest, I'd be very surprised. The London Shoot fighter guys take cardio very, very seriously.
But with 1 minute 18 left on the clock, overall so far, a big a big round for the London shoot fight guy.
Certainly is. The crowd are growing restless at the moment now as we sit in this stalemate.
This is bad news, I feel, for Ryan. He looks tired from Giorgio's assaults.
That's right, bit bloody on the nose. Giorgio pushing forward, Ryan backtracking. Just under a minute left on the clock.
A big knee again to the midsection of Ryan Shamrock. 2 in a row, Rob. And to the face now.
Giorgio really looking accurate with the shots that he's throwing. Giorgio thrown to the ground and knocked backwards.
He was rocked, Rob. He was rocked.
What a fight. Wow.
Just when you thought it might be all over for Ryan Shamrock, he caught Giorgio as Giorgio was on the way in. He's got to be careful of that. When you're so dominant, you can get careless. But he's back on top, Rob.
Entering the last seconds of this round as Ryan Shamrock looks to change position, possibly looking for a leg submission. I don't think there's going to be time.
No, we're going to go to the bell, that's for certain.
Wow, what a crazy opening first round.
But Rob, you've got to be honest, overall, that's got to be a big round for Giorgio Andrews, hasn't it?
Ryan Shamrock looks in agony. He walked to his corner in absolute pain there. He's wincing. He doesn't look comfortable. I think it's his left hand.
Also, Rob, he shipped a lot of knees to the body there as well.
He looks like he's struggling for cardio, and he looks like he's holding that hand as though it's in a lot of pain.
Could this be over at the end of this round? Will he come out for the second? That's the question.
You can see there he's saying to his corner he can't. I think they're trying to give him the motivation to continue.
And here's his father. You can see the tension in that face, the worry there. He must know that was a big round for Giorgio, wasn't it?
He must do. I mean, Giorgio controlled the whole striking aspect of that game.
And we saw there on the camera of Giorgio looking fresh like a lion in the lion's den, pacing back and forward, ready to go again. Look at him. It's all over. They've called it off. They've called it over. A first round win for Giorgio in the London shoot, Rob.
Absolutely phenomenal win. And we were right. It looks as though Ryan's broken his hand. So there you have it, mate.
There's his dad. He's upset. Look, how much will this play on Ken's mind for his own fight, Rob?
You could see Ken looks stressed.
And he's got a big fight coming up. You could see the look. That was a father, pure and simple there.
Yeah, it's a broken left hand. The moment that fight ended, he turned to his corner and you could see the agony that he was in just by looking at the way his face was wincing.
Rob, put it into perspective, the scalp for Giorgio, a shamrock.
Phenomenal. I mean, you know, this is a fight for Giorgio that will have reverberations around the world. Great performance by Giorgio. And again, there's Ken.
Now again, though, Ken Shamrock, he's been around so long. He will be able to refocus, won't he?
Of course. I mean, if we look at this replay, this was the takedown by Ryan. And I've got to be honest with you, looking at that takedown, I kind of assumed that this is where Ryan would want to keep it and this is where he would be strong.
Giorgio almost got the arm, though, there from the base, didn't he?
That's right, in an absolute shock, if you like, in a turn of events. It was Giorgio that came out looking for the submissions, Giorgio that had the strength in the striking. And I've got to be honest with you, he looked great.
And Rob, I've got to be honest, his work to the body was phenomenal. He set up the headshots with that punishing work to the body.
I mean, the body hooks, Malk, were phenomenal. He turned in beautifully with the left.
And Rob, could this be the moment that the hand goes? Let's watch carefully here. There. Yeah. You see that as he went to strike? Look, you can tell the pain, the adrenaline's kicking in, but that could be the moment that hand went.
That's right, it was caught at the wrong angle. He seemed to catch the shoulder, the back. Not quite the right position he wanted his hand to be in. And I think you're right, I think that could be the point where he actually broke it.
So here we go, Rob. There's Giorgio Andrews. He's not coming out for the second. What a big win for the London shoot fight man.
Huge victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, with Ryan Shamrock unable to come out for the second round with a broken left hand, your winner, Giorgio